are high, juices are low. Play your cards right and win the dough on Card Sharks. And now, here's your host, Ricky Lake.
Thank you. Welcome to Card Sharks. It should be a great night. Now let's get to the cards. Ladies, if you will, steal the cards, please. We are starting our match with these two Card Sharks.
All right, and welcome to Card Sharks, guys. Glad to have you with us on this Friday evening, and we're on episode 60, so after this one, we only got 10 more episodes left, unless Marty be a 5-time champion. But in order to do this game, we're going to get it started. Marty, you're the returning champion with $45,400. Marty, how you doing?
I'm doing very well, and I'm very confident.
You're very confident, huh?
Yes.
Good luck to you.
Thank you.
And somebody who's already in the tournament, who's the biggest money winner of the season, in his earlier run this season, he has won $274,800, but he's willing to start a brand new run. Ben Mason, how you doing, Ben?
Oh, I'm ready to go.
I know you are. You ready to go right now?
Right now, and I mean right now. Let's go.
All right, let's get going then. And this first game is worth $1,000, and we're not going to waste any time. We're going to get right into it, okay? All right, Marty, this is your first high-low question. We found 100 department store clerks who worked at the gift return desk and asked them, has a customer ever returned an article of clothing and sworn she had never worn it? When you could tell she really had worn it, okay? How many clerks said that has happened to them?
People lie. That's all I'm going to say about that. So, let's say 38.
Going 38. Okay, and Ben, what do you think about this? You think that number is higher or lower than 38, sir?
Decisions. You know, I'm thinking here.
It's our show, Ben.
I know. You see, women should have the power to, return clothes, even if they wear it or not. But in this case, they really didn't tell the truth in this case. I'll go higher anyway.
Going higher anyway, okay. Now, if it's higher, Ben, you'll get to play your cards. If it is lower, 38 or lower, then Marty will play his cards. And if it is 38, Marty, you'll get $1,000 right then and there, okay? All right, the actual number of clerks that says that a customer has returned an article of clothing and sworn she had never worn it, but she has worn it, is 91. It's a lot higher.
It's a lot higher. I worked in guest services. I would know.
Yeah, you know about that, Alan, because you work at Target, right?
Yep, and millions of people have done it.
Yep. All right, well, Alan, not Alan, but Ben, you got control of the cards. You have that 10 showing. Do you want to play it or change it?
Toss it away, Mr. Flippin.
Sure. Okay, the 10 becomes a 9.
Lower.
Lower than 9. No, it's a king. Well, free chance goes to you, Marty. You have to play off that 8.
It off. Higher.
Higher than an 8. It's a 9.
Doesn't help. Lower.
He's going for it. Lower than a 9. It's a 2.
Higher.
Higher than a 2. It's a queen.
Lower.
For the first game and $1,000 lower than the queen. Nicely done, Marty. Took a chance on the 9 and it paid off. So that's a total of $46,400, and we're going on to our second game. Ben, as you know, is make or break, okay? But this is your question, Ben.
Give it to me, Mr. Flippin.
All right. Ben, we found 100 single women who are dating. These women are over the age of 65 years old, okay? And we asked them, would you accept a second date from a man who fell asleep on the first date? How many senior citizen women said they would accept a second date?
I guess they could. If they had the decision.
Yeah.
I mean, they're over 65 years old, mind you. But I think they could go on a second date if they had to. I mean, I probably could if I was at that age myself.
But do you understand the question, Ben?
Yes, I do understand the question.
The question is, we asked the 65-year-old women, would you accept a second date from a man who fell asleep on the first date? How many of the senior citizen women that said they would accept a second date? That's the question.
Yeah, now I understand. Let's go 36.
Going 36, okay. Thank you. And Marty, is that higher or lower than 36?
First impressions always count. If you screw it up, basically you don't get a second chance. I'm going lower.
Oh! Marty has learned something. Let's see if it paid off. I agree with you on that, Marty, but let's see the answer. The actual number of senior citizen women that said they would accept a second date is 53. It's not lower, it is higher. But you're thinking, I agree with your thinking, Marty. Okay, Ben, you have a jack showing. What do you want to do with that jack?
Keep it, Mr. Flippin, and let's go lower.
Lower than a jack. It's a 7.
Oh, let's chill it.
Okay, he's freezing on that 7, keeping Marty away from his cards. And this is your question, Marty.
Okay.
Marty, we asked 100 married men, have you ever apologized to your wife when you didn't mean it, just to avoid a fight? How many men said they have?
Oh boy. I can understand that, men don't want to get into a fight with their wives. But, let's say...
Wow.
48.
Going 48, okay. There we go. All right, Ben, is that number higher or lower than 48?
Let's go crazy. Higher.
Going higher. Even higher than that. Let's check it out. I know I've done this. The actual number of men that said they have apologized to their wife when they didn't mean it, just to avoid a fight, is 64. It is higher. Nicely done, Ben. All right, Ben, you have that 7. What do you want to do with that 7?
Garbage.
All right, we're throwing the 7 in the garbage. The 7 now becomes a 4. Good change.
Thank you. Higher.
Higher than a 4. It's an 8.
Let's chill it again.
Freezing again. Not allowing Marty to play his cards. And we're going to our next question, our third question. Going to you, Ben. We asked 100 women who have been married for 25 years or more. Which was more difficult? The first 5 years of marriage or the last 5? How many women said that the first 5 years were harder?
I'll bet they were. I'm going to say 71.
Going 71, okay. Is that number higher or lower than 71, Marty?
Well, first 5 years can be hard, considering, if you want to have kids and stuff, so... But I think... let me think about this. I'm just gonna go a tad bit higher.
A tad bit higher, okay. Interesting. Well, let's see the answer. The actual number of women that said that the first 5 years were harder is 73. It is higher. By 2, but good guess, Ben. All right, Marty, you have the 7 showing. What do you want to do with that 7?
Change it.
Okay. The 7 becomes a 9.
Let's go lower.
Lower than 9. No, it's an A's. Free chance to you, Ben. You have to play off that 8.
Yes, I do. Lower.
Lower than an 8. It's a double. Sorry.
What's going on here?
Well, this is the 4th and final question, so somebody must win this play of the cards. So control is critical. This question goes to you, Marty. Marty, we asked 110-year-old boys and girls, what kind of animal does veal come from? How many 10-year-olds knew that veal comes from calves?
I think you said 10.
No, I didn't see anything yet.
Money.
Eddie. I mean, 10-year-old boys and girls, I mean, they're pretty smart. Not as smart as me, though.
Well, you're 15, Marty, right?
Right. I'm gonna say 67.
Going 67, okay. Ben, what do you think? Higher or lower than 67?
Well, let's go with a shot in the dark, lower.
Going lower. Okay, this is an important decision, so let's see what happens. The actual number of 10-year-olds that knew that veal come from calves is 36. It is lower. Nicely done, Ben. All right, Ben, you have an important decision here. You have that 8 showing, but you have the power to change that 8, and you have 2 cards to go in order to win $2,000. Marty has that 9. He has no power to change that 9. He has 4 cards to go in order to win. Well, in order to win the match. Do you want to play yourself or pass it to Marty?
Mr. Bingel, go right ahead. Make my day.
Okay,
I'd be honored.
he's passing it to Marty. Marty, you have to be right on all 4 cards, or otherwise Ben wins game 2 and $2,000.
Okay, let's go higher.
Okay, he's going higher than 9 against the odds. Let's see if you're right. Higher than a 9. No, and it goes to Ben. Good job, Ben.
Here we go with the evil cards again.
So you got $2,000, Ben. Now we're going to our 3-question showdown to see who's going to go under the money cards for $144,000. And this game is worth $3,000. And the question goes to you, Ben. Ben, we found 100 newlywed women. These are all women who have been married less than 1 year. And we asked them, is your new husband harder to live with than you expected? How many newlywed women said he is harder to live with than expected?
Well, sometimes yes and sometimes no. But it just depends on the situation.
Mm-hmm.
How about you with pineapple?
Well, I'm going to tell you my experience. I mean, she says that, we all have in a marriage, Ben, we have our ups and downs and stuff. That's in any marriage. So it's no perfect marriage. No such thing as a perfect marriage. But the thing about being married is you have to learn how to talk things out and work it out. That's my experience.
Mm-hmm.
Well, thank you very much.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, I'm going to say that the answer to this question is, wow, 37.
Going 37. Okay, Marty, is that number higher or lower than 37, sir?
Ben is true. It depends on the situation, but it also depends on the location. If you want to move in with your husband and whatnot. So I'm gonna say higher.
Higher. Okay, and this is dealing with women who have been married less than a year. Now, y'all know I'll be married 10 years in December. So, I have some things to say about this, but let's check it out. The actual number of newlywed women that said he is hard to live with than expected is 23. Is not higher, is lower. That's interesting. That's good. All right, Ben, you have the 10 showing. What do you want to do with that 10?
Will you toss that away from me?
Okay, I will. The 10 becomes a queen. Great change.
Oh.
Watch this. Lower.
Lower than a queen. It's a 6.
Higher.
For the championship, higher than 6. No, it's a double. All right, free chance to you, Marty. You have to play off that 8.
These 8s again. Higher.
Higher than the 8 is a 3. No progress. We go on to another high-low question. Okay, Marty, this is for you. Marty, we surveyed 100 married women and asked them, if your wife committed a crime and was sentenced to 5 years in prison, would you be willing to go to prison and serve the 5 years in her place? How many married men said they would go to prison for their wife?
Now, it's a crime that the women didn't do. The men should serve it if they did. So I'm going to say 30.
Going 30, okay. What do you think, Ben? Higher or lower than 30, sir?
Well. Higher.
Going higher. Okay, let's check it out. The actual number of married men that said they would go to prison for their wife to serve the 5 years, if they'd be willing to do it, is 41. It is higher. Nicely done, Ben. Okay, Ben, you have that queen showing. What do you want to do with that queen?
Of course, it's lower.
You're going lower. He's not
Don't
changing.
be too cocky.
Yeah, he is acting cocky. Lower than the queen. It's a 9.
Lower again.
Okay, if it is lower, Ben, you'll be the new champion. You have another $3,000 for a total of $5,000. Lower than a 9? No, it's a king.
Again.
Free chance to you, Marty. You have to play off that 8.
Saved by the bell yet again. Did it once, did it again. We're going lower this time.
Lower than an 8. No, it's a queen.
Just the opposite.
Yeah. Now, this is the third and final question. Somebody must win on this play of the cards. So control is critical. This is your question, Ben. Ben, we surveyed 100 single women and asked them, when the magic goes out of your romantic relationship with a guy, does it happen all at once rather than a little bit at a time? How many single women said yes, the flame dies all at once?
I'm going to say, shot in the dark.
Going 54, okay. Alright, is that higher or lower than 54, Marty?
Once the magic goes out, it never comes back. But most of the time, it doesn't die all at once. It just takes time to die out, just like a fire. I'm going lower.
Oh, it sounds like some wise advice there. Let's see what happens here. The actual number of single women that say yes, the flame dies out all at once is 20. It is low. Nicely done, Marty. All right, Marty, you have an important decision here. You have an 8 showing, and you have 2 cards to go in order to win the match, but you have the power to change that 8. Ben has a queen. He does not have the power to change that queen. He also has 2 cards to go. Are you keeping control, Marty?
Yes.
Okay, you are keeping control, and you want to change that card?
Yes.
Okay, this is an important change. The 8 becomes a 9. Alright, you have to call it on both cards, or otherwise Ben is the champion.
Oh, dear. Oh. This is so tough. Lower.
Going with lower than a 9. We have a new champion! Ben is the new champ!
Good game.
Alright, so Ben ended it up with $5,000. And our congratulations, he's going off to the money cards. Well, Marty, you're going away with $46,400, young man, and our congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, and we got Ben again. It's not going to hurt Ben too much because he's already going to the tournament, but basically he's trying to protect that leaderboard here.
Evil cards.
Well, come to think of it, I had evil cards too.
Yeah, that was rough.
3 words say it all. You cards.
What?
Fuck you, cards.
Yes, thank you, Alan.
So I can say it.
Yeah, here we go.
Yes.
We're going to start on these money cards here. We have a new champion.
Unfortunately. I'll get you back cards one of these days.
Move the screen down a little bit. All right, Ben, you don't need me to explain the rules. You want to get into it?
Yes, I do.
All right, give me.
I can't wait to see you
Let's
use
open up the money
Let's
cards.
do it.
All right, Ben, give me a number between 1 and 52, and we'll start the process.
52.
Sticking with 52, okay. And once those cards are put on the board, we're going to give you your $1,000, and here it is. There it is, and for $1,000, your opening card is an 8.
Toss that away. Number 2.
He's going to get rid of it. Your only change on this level, the 8 becomes a queen. Better change.
The whole ball of wax. Lower.
Everything lower than the queen. No, it's an ace. Bad luck, Ben. But you brought yourself a good card. You have a ace showing, and you got your $1,000 back.
Do I really need to say it?
Yes.
No. Just, okay, I'll say it. Everything lower than the ace.
Okay, of course he's not changing it. All right, everything lower than ace. It's a 2.
Everything higher.
Don't blame you. Everything higher than 2. It's a queen. You have $4,000 in a queen.
Oh, let's go crazy. Everything lower.
Okay, he's confident now. Everything lower than the queen. It's an 8. Good job. You have $8,000. Now, the question is, do you want to change that 8?
Of course I do. With number 3.
He's changing it. Okay. The 8 becomes a 6. Now, you must bid at least $4,000 on this play of the cards, but you can bid more. What's your big bet?
My big bet is $4,000 higher.
Okay, he's going to save half of it. All right, for $12,000 or $4,000 if you're wrong. Higher than a 6. Nicely done, Ben. That's another $12,000. And if my math serves correctly, you have a total of $17,000. And when we come back, we'll do another game of Card Sharks in a few moments. Don't go away, y'all.